Fintech, crypto, these are all big industries that are changing our lives and becoming bigger day by day by the market cap. With me here today, I have one of the biggest players in the cryptocurrency industry, and of course, another big player in the fintech industry in Africa. Well, let's welcome our business leader of the week, Munachi. Munachi, how are you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Fine. Munachi has many profiles, so I don't know which one I'm going to use. Trader, crypto trader, CEO, OneLiquidity. That's the latest. Or should I say crypto investor and all that and all that? Well, before we continue, we're going to have a very interesting conversation with Munachi, especially with his latest invention and product that's in the market. Before we do that, I'd like us to go on a quick short break, and when we come back, we'll dive in deep into the world of fintech, crypto, and more.
Hi guys, I am Uzwamaka Onoha, and I'm here to tell you that everything crypto happens on OBX. Trade, send, receive crypto easily on OBX. Bye guys.
Welcome back to Business Leader of the Week. Of course, I have here my friend Munachi. The first launch we had for Daba Studios, Munachi was my second guest.
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay, so this is not the first time Munachi is coming to Daba TV, but this time he's coming with an Asakev energy. This time is already big and it's bigger. 2021 was a good year for us in crypto.
Yes, very good.
And I know we did a lot of stuffs, launched products, of course, also made profits. We talked about crypto the last time. How has crypto been for you 2022?
I think, like I said, the kings are made in times of doubt. So I think it's time for anybody that is really in the space to really put his mark in. And the real people who are like going to build sustainable businesses, this is the time that would actually show whether you have the metal in you to actually build a sustainable business. So we have seen a lot of businesses fold up, and at the end of the day, we all have to go back to first principles. We have to ensure that our business is actually a business rather than just a speculative idea. So yes, so 2022 has been a testing year. It has been a strong year. We have had to redefine everything we knew about crypto, how we've built the industry, and we're coming back to first principles again.
Interesting. And so the last time, some months ago, I saw you launched a big platform, OneLiquidity.
Yeah.
So Munachi, you are the co-founder and the CEO of OneLiquidity.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm a client to OneLiquidity, but I want my audience to understand, and those who are watching, what exactly is OneLiquidity?
Okay, so OneLiquidity is technology and infrastructure as a service. Technology and liquidity as a service. What we want to provide you is the ability to build your platform on a low-cost basis. We want to fund or reduce the cost of innovation, and we want to give access to fintechs, businesses, and anyone that is really building or innovating in the space to really have access to low technology tools, low technology costs, and accelerate your liquidity or increase your liquidity pool. So what we do is we work with different partners around the world to be able to create a platform that is low cost, enable you, like for instance, you're building a fintech product, you need access to technology, you need access to, say, compliance, say, disbursement, payout, all these fintech instruments, or you need access to float, credit, trading, we give you all these things on a platter to enable you scale your product faster.
Interesting. So this is like an all-in-one technology hub.
It's a marketplace. It's literally a marketplace for you to build.
Interesting. So is this limited to fintech?
Not necessarily. It's not. We need to understand that fintech costs are across almost all sectors of life. We all need to spend money. Crypto is basically fintech. And the main people we work with are fintechs and crypto companies because we are just starting out, so we need to focus on our core strengths, you know. So, but yeah, we work with a lot of people. We work with people in commodities. We work with people in oil companies. We work with people in manufacturing. You know, our product cuts across different verticals, you know, and we are able to serve these customers, hedge funds like you guys, and you know, we provide all the services.
So tell us so far. You founded OneLiquidity 2022 or 2021?
2022.
2022.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and how has the journey been so far building OneLiquidity?
So it has been great, you know, and it's literally leveraging on all the experience I have in my almost 8 years in tech and crypto now. You know, I got into tech sometime in 2014. You know, I've built like maybe 3-4 startups across the way, successful startups by the grace of God. You know, so for me, I've taken everything I've known, everything I've built, every experience I've had, every failure I've had, and I've packaged it into a simple product that helps people avoid the mistakes I made. So it's basically just my experience, you know, and the ideologies that we have, or the ideologies that have worked in the space. You know, we packaged everything and brought it into a packaged product, which is OneLiquidity today, you know.
If someone who is just watching keeps saying, you've mentioned something like OneLiquidity is the all-in place.
Yes.
Or you want to get access to credit.
Yeah.
Now, something is confusing for me. You mentioned something like technology.
Yes.
You're saying if I want to build an application,
yes,
maybe a fintech app or something in commodity and all that I can come to OneLiquidity and technology provided for me?
Okay, so this is the way it works. You know, first of all, everything we build is a combination of different things. You know, as a human being, a combination of different parts. You know, so first thing about OneLiquidity is that all our products are modular. They are like Lego bricks. You know, when we were small, they buy all these Lego bricks that we used to make cars. We use them to make
trailer and all those
exactly.
things.
So every technology tool, the way we design it, we make it like a brick that is interoperable with different parts of the system. Now, and if we think about technology on a broad scale, you know, technology is quite ubiquitous across the board. Like, for instance, people think that there's a big difference between what, let's say, a yellow card is doing and what Providence Bank is doing. They're literally doing the same thing. You know, if you think about the four corners of what technology is, or what technology infrastructure that those two people use, let's think, first things first, each of them have to store and exchange value. So whether it's Providence Bank or it's Yellow Card or maybe any other crypto app, they do basically that. They help you store and exchange value. Another thing is they help you collect and disburse value. So whether it's Providence or it's Yellow Card, they do exactly that same thing. Another thing is, for both of them, they need to do compliance. They need to check and verify that everybody that is coming into the platform has some form of credibility or some form of record, or they have records of the person. These are technology tools. Both of them do it exactly the same thing. You understand? And both of them need to scale to different countries. All of them want to add new product lines. You see, this one is adding virtual cards. This one is adding, both of them are adding virtual cards. Both of them are adding utilities. You understand? So those are technology products. The problem is many people think that because of you're a crypto company and you're a fintech company or a banking company, you are doing different things. Everybody is doing literally the same thing. What we have come to realize is that if everybody is literally doing almost the same thing, you understand, the difference is like maybe 10%. You understand? And it just depends on the flavor you are. You can say I'm a fintech, so I just want to focus on fintech, or I just want to focus on financial products that have no interoperability with crypto. Then it's fine. It's just the flavor you have. You understand? So some people have crypto flavor, some people have combined flavor, some people have just banking flavor. You understand? So for us, what we have done is we are trying to solve the 80% problem. And by the 80% problem is, what are those things that are synonymous across the ecosystem? You understand? Collections, storage, compliance, product lines, expansion, all these technology bits and pieces that are useful across the board. What we have done is we have packaged it into modular blocks. You understand? For instance, we have a compliance as a service product. Now, the difference between our compliance as a service product and the compliance as a service you will get other ways is that we have a deeper understanding of what most people need. You understand? A typical compliance as a service product is diverse across the board. You understand? People that do crypto have a certain specification that they need. You understand? People that do fintech may have a lesser specification. In fact, crypto specifications are usually higher because they need to do KYC, KYB, KYT. They need to do ongoing wallet monitoring. They need to do all those things. We understand because we have built fintech products, we have built crypto products. We have built a single block of technology that assimilates all these different parts. So you now, if you wanted to build your own fintech, let's say you wanted to build your own compliance product, you would have to integrate maybe a service that lets you do not just KYC, maybe do BVN checks, do maybe wallet, passport verification. You need to ping government database. You need to do email verification. You need to do phone number verification. These are different services that do all those things. What we have done is we have done everything into one. A single bulk of
and I can
compliance
get that as a service on OneLiquidity.
as a single service. Rather than you going to integrate 6 other APIs to get the same thing, to build a compliance tool. And we have taken it a bit further. You know, if you are doing crypto now, we have integrated ongoing wallet monitoring, wallet scans. So you don't need to go and build out all those things. And the amazing thing about OneLiquidity is not just about our technology process. It's also our business model. You know, the idea of OneLiquidity is to reduce the cost of innovation. Remember, if you're going to do this compliance as a thing, you know, you're going to pay a lot. First of all, you're going to pre-fund all these different positions. Maybe whoever service provider you want to use, you need to pay on a pre-funded basis. Either you pay them in one single bulk or you pay them after you use the product. The problem is you're just a startup. You really have maybe little money or you have never raised capital. You understand? The cost of doing compliance, which is an absolute necessity, is too high. So we see a lot of people cutting corners to do compliance or have like less than optimal compliance processes. What we have done is built a business model that scales your business. You understand? It's an on-demand service. You know, so you only pay when you use the product. So that way you don't need to tie down capital with different service providers. You know, and it's a very big problem because when I was building some of my startups, you know, we just raised maybe $10,000, $20,000. You know, compliance is $20,000.
Imagine.
We can't really do proper compliance on our customers because the cost of compliance is high. You know, cost of technology. And let's even think about leave compliance. Let's think about wallet services. It's very expensive to roll out a proper wallet service for your business. And the wallet services in the space are night and day. It's either it's over-optimized or it's under-optimized. You understand? What we have brought is a healthy balance between both worlds. You understand? That is at low cost, helps you scale. The idea is for you to be able to innovate, build new products, think about ideas, and not be weighed down by the cost of innovation. Because this space where we are in Africa, you know, we are not getting as much innovation as we want because first of all, there's no capital, there's no funding. You understand? We don't even have a capital market. So foreign investors are even scared. There's security issues. How do they present the value of their investment? You understand? Is Naira again, the devaluation, the inflation, you know? All these are issues, you understand? So we need to be self-sustaining as innovators in this space, as entrepreneurs in this space. We need to be able to build businesses that are actually businesses that can bring revenue. And by doing that, we need to reduce our costs.
Cost of innovation.
You understand? And that is why OneLiquidity is all about reducing cost of innovation, helping you. When we are children, we are more innovative. They give us all this bulk. We always want to try new things. We are breaking down, we are building sandcastles. But as we get older, we now start thinking, this is expensive. It's an expensive gamble. You understand? The West is where it is today because of
experiments.
Experiments. You know, the industrial, this thing complex. You understand? The technology is an accelerator for growth.
Yes.
The more technologically advanced a society is, the more likely it is going to be a superpower. You understand?
Yeah.
You know, Africa, we have lagged so much because we are a net importer of technology. There's no innovation happening here. And one of the biggest issues with innovation is because of the cost of innovation. You understand? OneLiquidity is all about reducing that cost of innovation. You know?
And so that means this is like an answered prayer for new companies, startups, those in the technology space, crypto, fintech, and all. Before we continue, Munachi, let me get a scenario now. I want to ask this question now.
Yeah.
Does it mean that if I'm to subscribe to OneLiquidity now, okay, as a business person, okay, and am I being charged on a subscription based, or I just wait till my service is used, then there's this type of charge they give to me?
Okay, so for us, really, what we try to do is we optimize for the different business case. You know, we actually are a bespoke shop. You understand? First of all, different businesses do different things, so they process value in different ways. You understand? But there's usually a common denominator. You understand? So for us, the main way we charge or we make money is on demand.
That's actually where I was going to.
Yeah, it's on demand.
How do you make the money?
When you make a transaction, you understand, it's the costs are associated with that transaction rather than preloaded or postloaded. You understand?
So as the company or the service uses your platform,
yes,
the little charge goes
and you see it, so you know you already documented that cost into your own business. You understand?
Interesting.
So it's not going to tie you down the little money you have. You just know that if I'm selling A, my cost of selling A is B, so that my profit is C. So it gives you a scalable way to grow. Do you understand?
Interesting. We'll go on a short break, and when we come back, we'll continue this session. And if you want to visit OneLiquidity, just go to oneliquidity.com, and you can see. When we come back, we're going to go deeper, because if you're a business person watching this, share this video with your friends, with your partners, with everyone. This is one-stop innovation that has come at a time like this, and it's not something you want to miss. Let's find a way how you can do business with OneLiquidity. I'll be right back. People say crypto is too volatile, but they forget the volatility can make you rich. People keep asking how they can make money with cryptos and the whole NFT and metaverse thing. But the truth is that if you don't get proper education and guide, you continue to lose money if not done properly every day by day. You see, I started buying Bitcoin at $600 in 2016, and my first Ethereum at less than $30 in 2017. And what has helped me over time in winning these markets is study, learning, research, ability to make quality decisions, mastering how to take profit, and how to minimize the losses.
In crypto trading and investments, you can make money fast and you can lose money faster. What we've done at Daba with the Trade and Make Money course is that we have created a program and a community that is helping people make money and profit from the crypto market. In this course, I have shared valuable and practical lessons that can help anyone learn how to analyze the market, do technical analysis, spot profitable trades, use simple tools to analyze the market.
You see, in 2016, I got Bitcoin at $600. In 2017, I got Ethereum for less than $30. In 2020, during the COVID market crash, I told people to keep buying Bitcoin and Ethereum. In 2021, I shared in our various signal rooms that people should buy AXS at $0.7, and it went as high as $150 plus in 1 year. In short, we have made a lot of people millionaires from this course and our crypto community, and you could be next.
You see, in 2021, we made big profits on some NFTs and metaverse tokens. There are many sectors in crypto that will continue to perform big this year, from Bitcoin to Ethereum to DeFi to NFTs and layer 1 and layer 2 solutions. Then we start talking about the metaverse, gaming, fan tokens, Polkadot, and more ecosystems. So with this course and our signal room, we'll guide you on how to make money from these various crypto ecosystems by showing you when to buy and take profits.
You see, a lot of people think they can just come into crypto like that with no knowledge, no skill. But if you are going to be a profitable trader and investor, please learn. be ready to engage in continuous learning, and be patient.
You know, I remember when we said this was that when crypto market dips,
Yeah.
sometimes it feels like it's never gonna rise.
Yes.
And when it pumps, sometimes it feels like it never
Going
gonna
to
dip.
dip,
So
yes.
if you understand this and know how it works, you can make profits on the market.
Crypto has given me financial freedom. Short. Crypto has changed my life. Are you ready to learn? Are you hungry enough? Are you also patient to see results? Are you willing to take the risk? Are you looking for how to make more money trading and investing in crypto? Then come learn from us. We want to help you win and become a profitable trader and investor. Join us. My name is Chris Annie.
And I am Nolan Amadi.
Visit www.daba.school, get the Trade and Make Money course to learn crypto trading and investing. All right, welcome back. This is Business Leader of the Week, my friend Munachi. Is a crypto entrepreneur, is playing big in the fintech industry. And of course, with his latest release, OneLiquidity. This is something everyone in the business industry, fintech, crypto should actually look out for, okay? And of course, we said if you want to be part of it, visit OneLiquidity.com. So Munachi, tell us more about why did you build OneLiquidity? What exactly is the driving passion behind building OneLiquidity? Because
Okay.
you can't just wake up one day when everybody's building one fintech app, everybody's building a next exchange, people are building buy and sell, and the next thing you came up with OneLiquidity. What's the driving passion? What's driving you for this?
Okay, so I think when I was in, I've always been someone with a lot of ideas, you know, and there's a lot of problems to be solved in Africa, you know, so there are 1,001 ideas that are even workable. The problem is, every time I think of an idea, I just think about, this is too expensive to solve. So I thought that the biggest thing that we need to solve is we need to find an alternative to capital. And by finding an alternative to capital, we need to find a platform that helps businesses to innovate, to help businesses build new ideas and be able to be self-sustaining rather than wait for investors to come in, you understand? You know, and if we think about where Africans we come from, we are a people that are so entrepreneurial. We believe in our own means, you understand? From our forefathers, from the farming operations they have, you know, they have always, and down to the, they call it boy system, you understand? We have always, apprenticeship system, we have always been an entrepreneurial people, you understand? And, you know, when extending that to technology, we have tried, there's been a lot of products, but one thing we have not seen like super products. You know, so there's very few that have succeeded compared to the multitude. The problem is a lot of these businesses are tied down by the cost, the scaling potential, and the market, you know. So what I decided to do is, like, let me put all my ideas I have in a bit, keep them. Why not I focus on building, taking the experiences I've had in building all these different businesses and create a platform first that me too I can even innovate. You know, there's a lot of ideas I have now that I can easily scale, build with OneLiquidity. You understand? So I'm not going to be tied down by the cost of innovation, the cost of technology, because also the technical debt experience with different engineers. I don't need 20 engineers anymore. I just need maybe one or two, because everything to build, the technology blocks to build are already built. In place. All you need to do is couple it the right way. You understand? And you have a working product. You understand? So I decided to solve this platform problem first, because I don't feel like there's a springboard platform for businesses to grow. You know, so that's why I decided to do OneLiquidity. You know.
Interesting. Munachi, let's talk about the numbers.
Yes.
Let's talk about your clients. Let's talk about the things, the records that OneLiquidity has done. Okay. So let's go.
Yeah.
So share with us. Let us.
So we are super integrated in the space, and there's a lot of businesses that we already currently work with. And based on my experience in the space, I've been in fintech or technology for about 8 years now. So I know a lot of people, and I know a lot of problems that people need to be solved. You understand? Flows,
capital,
injection, credit, and all that. Those are very big issues, you know. So this year we have total processed value is about $3 billion.
Wow.
I think about 4 billion now.
Wow.
You know, there's a lot of businesses integrated into us directly. You understand? There's a lot of value we push, you know, through our rails, you know. There's a lot of value we collect, there's a lot of value we disburse, there's a lot of exchange we do. You understand? We push a lot of volume. You understand? We have executed almost 1 million trades.
Wow.
More than 1 million trades, you know. And every month we do about $10 million in credit loans and floats, you know. So it's a massive operation that we have, and we are trying to maintain it, you know.
Let's go for more.
You know, so we are a single access, you know. So what we have done is we have built a business that's integrated into many businesses. You understand? So OneLiquidity, if you think about it, is a pipeline company. You understand? Think about it as a pipeline company. You understand? We are plumbed into everything. You understand? We have like 4 order book exchanges integrated into us. We have multiple product lines. The product lines that we have that have never launched. You understand? We have FX dexes plugged into us. We have crypto market makers. We have compliance engines. We have payment gateways. We have technology infrastructures plugged directly into us.
Interesting.
You know, so these are some of the things that we run. This is like a carousel of different product lines.
So there's deepest collection and global payments, crypto wallet for business, trade and settle crypto, gift cards, airtime, trade via API, and crypto wallets and transactions.
So so we run a full suite of.
Munachi, when am I coming to get at least 1% or 1%?
No, so what we have done is we have also packaged our product in different business suites. So liquidity as a service is a business suite that we have. So can you scroll up?
Scroll up, yes.
So it's for this suite, what most people do with this suite is they enable people. This enables people to do trade settlements, global trade settlements. You know, people have suppliers in Nigeria. They want to pay their suppliers in China, in the US. Countries. You know, so they are plugged into this suite. You know, we use our rails to facilitate those transactions. You know, we do that through APIs. We do that through charts. You know, we have different businesses that are integrated into different products using us, you know. So we help.
Settlements can happen within 20 currencies in over 80 countries.
Exactly, yeah.
This is big.
So Fintech, as I said before, this we help businesses to do maybe virtual cards, integrate, and it's not just about how they integrating into technology. It's also managing floats, enabling them, because sometimes pre-funding is a big problem. You know, so let's say you have 1,000 customers, you know, and there's a certain spike. You know, first of all, if you are using it by yourself, if you create the account by yourself, you need to pre-fund all those positions. You understand? So you need to put like whoever your virtual card provider is, you need to fund the positions. So when your customers are using the service, they are basically running down your position with the supplier of the service or the virtual card owner. You understand? So at some point you may have float issues where there's a transaction that your customer wants to do, but you don't really have enough money with that provider to facilitate that transaction. So we help businesses in those float regions. We help a lot of fintechs that are doing third-party integrations into different services. And if you're a business that you're doing a third-party integration, you know, into any business, let's talk. You know, we help a lot of business with float so that you can keep processing transactions without having to go on downtime where you have to top up your account and all that. You understand? So, like I said, so fintech, we do virtual cards, we do collections, we do disbursements. You know.
And there's on-ramp and off-ramp payments. Interesting. All right. Are we still going?
Yeah. There's still... So compliance as a service, this is a full suite compliance service. Crypto, KYC, KYB, integrations, any form of payments. We do passports across maybe 16 countries, you know. So trading as a service, these are smart. Can you come down a bit?
Come down, please.
These are smart routing engine. What this does is it takes your trades and helps you execute those trades at the deepest liquidity spot and also at the best pricing. It scans all the exchanges that we are integrated into.
Wow.
So once you push a trade, instead of you to just integrate or maybe just one, maybe Binance or this, we route it to the best priced location, and also helps with slippage. Sometimes you want to trade $1 million at a certain price, but because there's no liquidity at that point, the trade will execute at a lower price. It's called slippage. It's a very expensive cost.
Yes.
You know, so a lot of hedge funds and businesses, I'm sure you're aware of this, you know, so they route trades through us so that they are able to execute at a better price and at the price they pick rather than waste money on slippages. You know, and we also give them best pricing across the board. And if you're a business that you're doing some form of exchange business, you run maybe a crypto startup that you're doing some form of swaps, whatever the case may be, whether you're changing from crypto to dollars or dollar, whatever the case may be, you know, we provide that through API as well, so that you're able to integrate into our solution and roll that out to your customers, you know, real quick. So at best pricing, we also give credit for that, so that you're able to start executing even before you have like a funded position, and we enable you to scale your trading operations infinitely.
Interesting.
Yeah. So crypto as a service, these are.
Let's see crypto as a service, please.
So these are condensed crypto service business. What this helps you do is build out payment collections through crypto. You are building a crypto exchange, or you want to start building a crypto exchange. You want wallets for your businesses, or you're an OTC trader. You want to give different customers different wallets so that you can also programmatically know who sent you funds and all that. And everything is integrated into this crypto suite. All you need to do is deploy it. It gives you access to unlimited wallets. You understand? You can generate unlimited wallets. If you want to do it by one transaction, you can do it. If you want to move, you want to create new tokens, we're working on helping people to create new tokens, gated, NFT gated communities. Everything is going to be integrated through the suite. You understand? So yeah, it's the full, like I said, it's taking all the experiences, all the costs, all the big costs, and condensing it into this one liquidity is one. You know.
Oh, now I see the concept behind the name.
Yes, exactly.
One Liquidity.
Yeah.
Because I was actually going to say this is like a one-stop shop for everything.
And everything is run by liquidity.
That's true.
Everything is run by
everything rises. It's all on liquidity.
It's all liquidity.
You can't stay in business if you don't have the
money.
liquidity.
And liquidity is money, you know.
Yes.
And it used to be liquid.
Yes.
So,
wow, this is like a big.
Yeah, it's everything you need to build crypto fintech.
So if you want to start, what do you do now?
You just simply go on. You hit us up. So we have on the end of the page. There's you hit us up. We like to have a chat first.
Okay.
We want to understand what you're building.
Okay.
Then we can advise and say, okay, you can build it through this. You can use this, and this.
Okay. So OneLiquidity.com.
Yes. Then you scroll down. You're going to see contact us and all that. It's easy. It's easy. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to anybody.
All right. So Munachi, entrepreneurship. This is actually fascinating.
Yeah.
Building 4 startups, coming up with all the solutions now on OneLiquidity. As an entrepreneur, what is this whole journey like for you? Is it just bliss, or you're just like, let me just experiment? So what's this whole journey been like for you 8 years down the line now?
Okay, so I think I would say this. I came from humble backgrounds, you know, and I've always had the fear of poverty. You know, so that fear has really driven me to want to build. You understand? Because the only way to eat is if you work. That's why they call it work job. You need to be able to work, and that's when you'll be able to eat. You understand? So I've always wanted to build things, but more importantly, I've always wanted to give. You understand? Giving is an essential part of getting. You understand? You can't really get if you don't give. You understand? So I've always tried to give a little bit more. You understand? And every time I achieve, I give a little bit more so I can achieve more. You understand? Because it's a continuous process. You understand? So entrepreneurship is not an easy thing, to be honest. And maybe if I was going to come to this world again, I don't know whether I want to be an entrepreneur. I think I just want to be a trust fund kid. You know, but I think the experience of building is something that is exciting. You know, the failures, the sleepless nights, you know, every time I wake up, I'm checking my emails, you understand? Lots of disappointments that we have had, you know, a lot of people have turned us down, a lot of issues have come, you know, there's nothing I've not really seen. You understand? In these 8 years, you understand? A lot of failures, a lot of people that have given money, they'll run away. You know, there's the whole thing. You understand? But what keeps me up and what makes me happy is when I see something that I've helped build. You know, when you see that structure that you have set, you know, it gives you a more than life feeling because you know that you are building something that people are getting joy from. You know. You are building something that people are benefiting from. You are building something that people are happy to use. It makes people's life a little better. You understand? So that keeps pushing you to want to do more.
That's interesting to note. We'll go on this final short break, and for those of you watching, I want you to, because we're going to have this. I used to do prize giveaway. So for those of you watching on YouTube, let us share 3 things you've learned so far with this conversation. We'll go back, we'll go on the final short break, and we'll come back. We have some tricky questions from Munachi. If he doesn't answer it, I'm going home with 1 Bitcoin. We'll be right back.
Amen.
Have you heard of Bitcoin?
Yes, I have. I mean, Bitcoin is everywhere.
I don't hear am now.
I'm na Bitcoin boom. Ihe ego. Mo mọ̀ wípé àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wọ́n máa ń rà á látorí kọ̀mpútà wọn tàbí orí fóònù wọn láti fi di owó mọ́lẹ̀.
Have you heard of OBX?
OBS.
I don't hear am.
Here, this is our app. Try buying Bitcoin.
Okay, that would be nice. Thank you.
That's the app say fine.
I just got my first Bitcoin from OBX.
No. I don't buy $100.
Komai sauki, komai a cikin ruwan sanyi.
Amma dem not din filter.
That's easy.
Experience crypto with ease. Download the OBX app now.
Mo ti ra tó ní $100. Hey!
Welcome back to Business Leader of the Week. Munachi is here on set. And while you guys were on break, Munachi whispered something in my ear. And in short, it's not going to still change my mind on the 1 Bitcoin I want to collect. But if you are watching this video, I want to beg you, share this video with a business person, an entrepreneur, somebody who is building a fintech application, any OTC trader you know in the crypto industry, any trader you know in crypto, any business leader that is building something in fintech, share this video with them, let them watch it. And here's the reason why you should do so. OneLiquidity just announced that anyone coming through Daba Studio, so if you go to oneliquidity.com and you need their services, okay, just mention Daba Studios. That's all you need, okay? And they will provide their services for you free till the end of the year. So don't say I've not done something for you in 2022. Okay, don't say I've not done something for you. The promo code for this is Daba Studios. Now you see why you should be watching Daba TV. I've had several people who have been here and have been giving different promo codes, different giveaways and all that. Okay, yeah. And for those of you who are going to share with us 3 things you've learned so far, tell us about OneLiquidity. Tell us what you've learned in this show with Munachi. Of course, I'm going to select in the comment section and pick my winners. All right. Before we even put this show to an end, Munachi, what advice do you have for young entrepreneurs who are coming up? We are still young, not like we're old.
Yeah.
But the ones who are still coming up, what advice do you have for them?
The biggest thing for entrepreneurs is ensure you are building a business and not a hobby. A lot of things I've seen is a lot of people building out hobbies, you understand? And it's fine, you know. It's good when your business is a hobby because it's easier for you. You can wake up and you can do it every day. Good thing, OneLiquidity is my hobby too, so it's a sustainable business. You know, so when you want to build a business, ensure that you have a business case. You are able to, and what is a business case? A business case is you are able to create value and you're able to retain value. You can't be a highway. You need to be able to give and also receive. You understand? And anything you give, it should be valuable to the next person. You understand? We use Amazon today to do online shopping. The value there is that we don't need to go into the shop. So we are paying a little bit more, or their business model makes them charge someone a little bit more. So they're able to create value and retain value. If your business is not able to do that, then you just realize that you actually have a hobby. You understand? And a lot of people have confused businesses with hobbies. You understand? So that's one thing. And two, you also need to realize that your business can fail as well. It's also very, very important, and that should be a driving force for you to ensure that it doesn't fail. As long as it's a sustainable business, you can't give up on it. You understand? Unless it's obvious that this can't work. But at the end of the day, you need to push it till the end. You understand? And don't give up. There's a lot of times that we have had issues with businesses, with our business, but we didn't give up. You understand? And the third very, very important thing is you need people. And you don't just staff. You need to talk to people. You need people by your side. You understand? Your friends, everybody that you meet, be obsessed with your business. Tell everybody about it. You understand? Force them to use it. You understand? That is the only way you can succeed. You understand? And don't be scared to sell yourself. It's where you're benefiting from. So don't be scared to sell yourself.
Interesting. If you are to talk to your younger self, what would you go back to?
How much younger self?
Let's say the guy who was starting 10 years ago. Okay, let's say the guy who was starting. What?
I would have told him to buy Bitcoin, man. Sell everything and buy Bitcoin. In hindsight.
Seriously, because you were just getting started, and this is 2022 Munachi. I want to talk to the Munachi of 2010, 11, 12.
Yeah, I think the most important thing I'll tell myself is, like, you're on the right path. You understand? There's a lot of things there's a lot of issues you're going to have. But don't let that derail you from your path. You understand? I think you're on the right path. Keep pushing. Meet more people. Talk to more people. Don't be scared. You understand? Don't believe in yourself. You understand? And believe in your own means. And don't undersell yourself to whoever you are dealing with. Never undersell yourself. Know your worth. You understand? And demand your pay. You understand? So that's what I'll tell myself,
That's interesting to note. We'll go straight to the bonus question. And Munachi, you have to answer this one
Hope
fast.
nothing about marriage. I know. Why? Everybody asking me.
Look at.
My auntie called me this morning asking me about marriage.
You see the problem? I did not ask any question. Guilty conscience. There was no question about marriage here. You see. So you are the one telling yourself what to do.
I don't want to put that out there.
No. See, this is gonna go. It's gonna go on this show. You are the one that I did not ask you. I did not say anything about it. I was just on my own.
You're not going to ask me to.
I'm not asking you.
Yeah, fine. Let's leave it there.
I'm not asking you.
Yeah.
But now you know what you're supposed to do.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
You know what you're supposed to do. You know what you're supposed to do. Now you're telling yourself, okay, well, let's go. Well, so bonus question. I have several bonus questions here. And let's start with number one. One Nigerian CEO that is easily associated with this color, red color. Who is it?
Red.
0.1 Bitcoin, 0.2 Bitcoin, 0.3 Bitcoin, 0.4 BTC.
To be honest, I don't. Nigerian CEO. Red?
The answer is in the picture, Tony Elumelu.
Sorry.
0.5 BTC.
Yes. Sorry. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, let me ask this one too. If you had a samurai sword as an entrepreneur in Nigeria, cut out one single business challenge, which would it be? If you gave you a sword to cut out one challenge in business that's killing entrepreneurs in Nigeria.
Banking.
You remove banking?
Like banking hurdles. Like,
okay.
There's a lot of banking, like, irregularities and issues.
Okay.
Like if you cannot find a seamless way of doing banking for startups, it's going to be a lot easier.
Number 3. This has nothing to do with marriage, but You have to pick one for the next 50 years. Access to the internet and no money, or regular 30K monthly and no internet.
Access to the internet.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't want money?
No, the internet is where what's the 30K do with my life? You know?
Interesting.
You know, but I'm going to fulfill my brain. It's going to be enriching to my soul. So yeah, as long as I'm eating, I'm watching it, and I'm happy.
Okay, so minus 0.1 BTC. So from 0.5 is now 0.4. If you were a wild and domestic animal each, what animals would you rather be?
Me?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I think I'll be a shark.
Shark?
Look, a domestic animal.
Wild and domestic,
I'll
anyone?
be a shark.
Wild, shark. What about domestic?
If I was going to be a domestic animal,
I like this question.
I think I'll be a cat.
Why did you choose cat?
I just
9
feel like,
lives.
I just feel like cats are like they are just bosses. They're just chill, relax. They're not in a hurry. You know, they're the real baby girls of life.
Interesting. Okay, I like this question. Wild animal, interesting. I'll be a lion though. The next one, a day in your life with one life-changing personality. Who would it be?
A day in my life.
A day in your life.
Well, I should pick someone that I should spend
one life-changing personality you want to spend a day of your life with.
I think it's weird to say this, but I think I'm a little bit of a fan, Elon Musk fanboy. So I think I want to be with him. I like him a lot, you understand? I just like his radicalness, you understand? And the way he thinks is so spontaneous.
Interesting.
And I think I just want to spend a day with him.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And let's go for the last one. In the most correct order, pick the correct next activities in your life right now. In the most correct order. This is
sabotage.
The correct next activities in your life right now. A, get another citizenship. B, get married. C, have a child. D, build a new company. I repeat, A, let me repeat the question again. In the most correct order, pick the correct next activities in your life right now. Okay? Get another citizenship is A. B, get married. C, have a child. D, build a new company.
I think it's ABCD. It's in that same format.
Really?
Yeah.
Get another citizenship.
Yeah.
Get married.
Yeah.
Have a child.
Yeah.
Build a new company. So you're promising marriage now.
I'm not promising marriage. The good thing is you didn't tell me the time frame.
So we're expecting something soon.
By God's grace, man.
Okay.
Maybe get child can come before. I don't know. Who knows?
You're not going to give us baby mamas, please. Last one, what's the worst place you visited in Nigeria?
The worst place I've visited?
Sorry, worst place you visited outside Nigeria? It could be a city, it could be a country, it could be...
To be honest, there's no way I can answer this question. Everywhere is good. Like
you've been going to beauty that within Nigeria, uncle.
I think I went to Festac last few weeks. I grew up in Festac, and Festac was just a shadow of itself, you know. And you know, Festac was when I was younger, you know, Festac was like Lekki or Ikoyi. It was like festival cities. It was fully metropolitan. You know, had the drainage systems. The roads were all tied. Everything was working. The houses were beautiful. Were the first time I saw duplexes. It was in Festac.
City.
You understand? I went to Nazareth in Festac town. You understand? So it was at 3rd Avenue. This amazing place. You understand? I used to come from Abuja, you know, just across. You understand? So it was like night and day. You know, but I went to Festac a few weeks ago, and I was so disappointed. You know, it just shows the lack of maintenance in the maintenance culture we have as a people. You know, and it's things that we need to work on, and we need to get our leadership right. You know. Let's
talk a bit of politics before we leave. What's 2023 going to be like for you?
Man,
for Nigeria?
I think 2023 is a deciding factor. Whether anybody likes it or not, anybody that's watching this video is likely going to have kids by 2020, by the end of this next year. So whoever we are electing now is who your children are going to be born into, whether you like it or not. You agree with it or not. You understand? I don't know anybody. Well, most people within my circles, like we are almost the same age mates. So I believe that in 8 years you should be married or have kids. You've God given us life. Yeah. What Nigeria do you want to be raise your child in? That's the question you should ask yourself. You know, it's not so much about who you like, who is this thing, who is your tribe or whatever the case may be. And I'm not really coming out to support any candidate, but I think we have one obvious person that I believe is trying his best to really set the right type of example for us as youth, you understand? And whether we like it or not, our leaders reflect who we are.
True.
Whether you like it or not. And this is very, very important. The leader of anything is not there to fix issues. That's one problem that people listen. As you are the CEO of Daba, you understand, your work is not necessarily to solve all the problems. Your work is to manage people that will solve that problem. So because of you are managing people that are going to solve a problem, you have to be of the right character. You need to inspire. You understand? As a leader. Because you need to inspire people that are going to inspire other people. You understand? And we as a people, we can't compromise on that. At least at this point in our democracy. We can't really compromise on who is of the right character, who has the right level of competence. And these things are very, very important. You know, Nigeria is basically every country is literally a company.
True.
Whether you like it or not, it's the same thing.
True.
There's no difference between a company.
The president is the CEO. That's true.
You understand? The same structures that you have in your company, the same structures that the government have, you understand? True. You know, the government is creating value and retaining value, which is tax. The government is producing, which is the foreign exports. You understand? The government has a bank account, which is this foreign is treasury. You understand? You understand? The government has an IOU, which is its bonds, which a company also has. You understand? And the company needs to create value, and people need to perceive that value. Perceive value, which is the currency.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand? So as a people, if you were building a company, and the answer to our leadership problem is very simple. It's accept to you what to be a hypocrite. You know, if you are going to put somebody, if you had the ultimate power and you built a company, you understand, and you were supposed to hand down to somebody, who would you hand down to?
That's true.
If you can confidently, anybody that your conscience tells you that you can hand over to is the right person. And you are okay, and it's okay if you really believe that. You understand? Yeah. And that's fine. Whoever you believe is the right person to receive the mantle after you leave among the candidates that we have, then it's fine. As long as you vote your conscience, you vote your heart, and you vote the right person.
This time I have to start telling people that as they vote their conscience, they should also vote wisely.
Yes, you understand? Because it's quite easy to know, you understand? If you think about it,
that's true.
You understand?
That's true.
And there's no need, you don't need to convince anybody. If everybody knows what is at stake, you don't need to convince anybody. Whoever you think is the right person, then it's fine. At the end of the day, we're a democracy. The one with the larger multitude will win. The person that we believe has the most votes win. Yeah. You understand?
And that's been an interesting session with Munachi. We've discussed business, we've discussed entrepreneurship lessons, we've avoided marriage talks, and
very importantly.
And here we are today. And thank you all for watching Daba TV. Remember to visit OneLiquidity. It's there showing on your screen. You want to get started with us, visit OneLiquidity.com. Remember to use our promo code Daba Studios. Till I come your way next time, keep succeeding, keep changing lives, keep adding value, and keep watching Daba TV. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell another friend. See you next time.
Bye, guys.
Hi guys, I am Uzuamaka Onoha, and I'm here to tell you that everything crypto happens on OBX. Trade, send, receive crypto easily on OBX. Bye guys.